Hey everyone, it's Victoria. I'm very excited today because my mother's coming to visit me all the way from Israel. She stopped off in New York first, but anyway, she's coming here to Hawaii and I can't wait. So maybe there'll be a little interview with her because she's vegan now and I'm really proud of her. Well, she's mostly vegan anyway. She's vegetarian, but she goes on and off. And it's people like her that, are in the real world, not looking at YouTube videos all the time and just really want to just try to be social at the same time being healthy. It's a really unhealthy world out there. And these videos help, but some people don't watch videos on it. Recently, my mother said, "Oh my God, Dan McDonald, Dan the man. Oh my God, I would love to meet him." She wanted to know if he was coming at the same time that she was. I thought that was hysterical because I had no idea she even knew about that. She hasn't gone to the fruit festival. She just does her own thing. But anyway, I also want to talk about exercise and how whenever you go out for a run, hear me out, when you go out for a run, you are actually perpetuating more people to go outside and run or do something else. Because the psychology of it all is that, I know that it happens for me. When I see a runner, I get a craving to run. I could be in my car watching a runner and I'll be like, damn, I wish I was doing that. And so you're encouraging other people to go run. You don't even know you're doing it. It's like a running advertisement that you're doing every time you go outside and you're speed walking, or there are women out there with baby joggers, and God bless them all, that any movement is a good movement, and nobody's saying you have to train for marathons or anything like that. Go out there. Sometimes I don't even wear a watch. I don't even know how far I'm going. At this point I know where I'm going, but because I've used my GPS before on those things, but on those runs, but honestly, sometimes just go out for a run, just sweat, get the lymph nodes going, and just feel good, get those endorphins, and you really do inspire. You don't know you're doing it, but you're doing it. I know that when I watch somebody else run, even on television, even on YouTube, sometimes I'll motivate myself and I'll watch like Paula Radcliffe or one of the great runners running, and I'll just want to run right afterwards. You could lose motivation when it comes to exercise. I get it. Like I've said in my other videos, you could also cross-train, do something completely different, do something for play. Dance. I danced the other day like a total nerd in my room, like completely danced. I put my headset on and I was just dancing away, hoping nobody would catch me and walk in my room at the same time. But whatever it is, I did. I'd also like to clarify that my children are a very dear extension of myself, and I do the best I can as a mother. I did not raise them raw. I'm one of the few mothers that showed them the videos on factory farming at a young age because I really wanted them to understand it, and I gave them the compassion side, because the health side, children don't really feel that. They don't really know it. When they got sick, I kind of incorporated that, being more healthy would require them to get rid of dairy, get rid of meat. I didn't know about the health movement when I had children, so I'm a little bit to blame, but I can't control everything they do. They are going to make their own choices, but I do realize that they do have a foundation because of what I've taught them, and because of that, they're fair game, I guess, to people that they think that they could assume things about my children. And, my son is still a little bit overweight. He's not a fruitarian. He's vegetarian. But these are his choices that he's going to make. And people have said, or have heard people say, that my children were eating meat and sausages or something at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, along with the counselors that were working there, that were employees that weren't part of the fruit festival, but they were working there. That's not true. It's completely false. My daughter Nancy is a devout vegan, and she's even made videos on it. My daughter Charlotte is 8 years old, and she had a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and my son Sam stayed on all fruit that entire week. So, look, I can't watch my kids every minute. I don't know how many mothers out there can. But my job is to do the best I can and teach them as much as I can with whatever knowledge I have. And I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm not going to stop. And I do things that are behind the scenes also. I don't do everything on camera. like people think, I've showed you guys some videos of me approaching people at Costco and things like that, but I do that all the time. Like, that's just me, and I don't have to get credit for it, and I'm not looking to get paid for it, and I just want that message to get out there. I want to inspire people to do better than they did yesterday. I said that before, and I just really, really mean it, including myself. It re-inspires myself as much as I want to get into the movement. A lot of things dull me, and a lot of things get boring. So motivation is key, and I think that the only way to really get motivated is to push yourself a little bit further than you did the day before, the minute before. And look at runners if you want to run. Look at swimmers if you want to swim. Look at their form. Look at, because your brain really doesn't know the difference. It's kind of like imagining that you're doing it. It's kind of like having a dream. You watch somebody else exercise, and even the Olympics, I think, spurs on people to do better. And I really believe that message is a good message. And I really believe that when others are doing things that look extraordinary, you want to be a part of that, because everybody knows instinctually that they want to be extraordinary, and they want to leave their mark in some way, or they want to be able to, leave something behind, or feel like they've accomplished something. And every day that you work out, you've accomplished something. You really have. You made someone else see you running. I get smiles all the time. I get people waving to me. Runners are basically nice people. They have the time to say hello, and unless they're in deep thought or training, which happens, you really do have a camaraderie with other runners. When you're passing another runner, you wave, and you feel like you're in the same community, and it's a really nice feel. And as humans, we all want to be part of something, or a community, or anything like that. All right, well, that's my message for you now. I hope I have a video with my mother. She's not too shy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks.